I know if I can pass the freeway test, then I should be good in the canyons and anywhere else I'm going to vlog. Freeway is pretty much a worst case scenario. I have the Zoom H1 in the breast pocket of the Z Custom leather jacket with a nice deep pocket, so chances are it'll be fine. I don't really feel it. New Jersey in the house. New Jersey. It's still hot as hell out lately. It's like 95 degrees. Which is pretty darn hot. There's a Nissan Leaf right there. I got this wire coming up from my jacket pocket into my helmet, but I don't really feel the wire. I don't notice it. It's not a distraction, so that's good. I went with the Rode Lavalier, even though it's super sensitive. I went with the Rode because I don't want to have to worry about the lives of 3 batteries. And the AVR, the Audio-Technica AVR 3350, uses a button battery, and that would have been 3 batteries to think about. So I kind of like that the Rode has no battery to worry about. I can just rely on the power coming from the Zoom H1. So I think that's fine. Plus the AVR 3350 has sort of a capsule on it, and that makes the wire management a pain in the ass. Plus the wire like 20 feet long, so forget that noise. Routing the wire wouldn't be too much of a problem, except the capsule, wherever it falls, would be a giant problem, most likely. And I don't want it clanking around against the H1 if it's in my pocket. So the AVR had a few things going against it. Plus the gain level on the AVR is not very good. Sensitivity of the Rode is really good. Costs a lot more. You know, you're riding around now with a more expensive mic, and costs more to replace and all that stuff. But what are you going to do? I have another mic from China coming in, which is a very basic flex mic with a 3.5mm mini jack connector, and that could just flex right into my helmet from the GoPro. I might try that as well. The problem with the GoPro is there's no input gain adjustment, so I'm sort of stuck with whatever I get, and then if it picks up a bunch of wind noise, can't do much. At least if you can have a lower gain input, that should cut out some of the wind, because you have the sensitive mic close to your mouth and the wind is farther away from the mic. The other nice thing about this setup is, what is the other nice thing? Oh yeah, the Zoom H1 has a low-cut filter. So low-cut filter and wind is good for cutting out wind without messing up my voice. My extremely deep voice. Just kidding. It is so hot out lately. That was weird. Getting off the freeway, going on the freeway. Nothing like trying to merge on the freeway behind a truck who's doing like 30 miles an hour. That's no fun. So this is input 20. When I had input 40 last time, everything was just distorted with the Rode mic. I already know the Rode is very sensitive for this type of application, but I'm trying to use that sensitivity as a benefit. I'd like to actually do a longer ride, but it's a work day and this is just a test. Taking a little break. The heat, man, it's like, I think it's just reflecting off the street, and of course I got leathers on, but the ambient heat is just tremendous. There's a new Beetle. I'm not used to it being this hot up here. Interesting truck. It's one of those retro style, neo-retro style VSS. I'm kind of liking all these old cars that are coming back and with reinterpreted body shapes and such, like the Charger and the Camaro. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.